Hello everyone, today's video is something that of how I made a remake of the Polar Express. And if y'all remember, in the remake of the Polar Express, I had won my viewers to voice the kid in the show, and I voiced the conductor. And when the video was getting popular on YouTube, the person who voiced the kid in my remake asked how did I make all of the train scenes. So to answer her question, that's what I'll be answering in today's video, so hopefully y'all enjoy. So the game that I used for the remake is Trains 2, and the reason why I used the game to make the remake of the Polar Express is because it's a little easier for me to create the map and the scenes in the show. And this locomotive is not the Polar Express engine because I don't have the model of the train, so I used this locomotive instead because it had a headlight in the middle and bell on top. So the tender here is not this locomotive's tender. I used this tender of a Pennsylvania mountain type locomotive, and the reason I used it was because the original tender for this locomotive had a lot of writing on it, so that's why I used this tender instead. So the passenger cars is actually from the nickel plate road 765 consist. So the reason I used it was because the other cars I had did not had the windows close to the Polar Express, so I used these cars instead. So this part here is wherein the scene of the remake shows the Polar Express crossing the Arctic Circle to get to the North Pole. So this here is the brick bridge that they're near the North Pole, because from the actual Polar Express movie it showed the train crossing it to the North Pole, so I replicated it from the movie. And next here is the North Pole, but fortunately in this game there's absolutely no Christmas items in this game, so I kind of made the North Pole but without Christmas items. And next here is how I made the animation where it shows the kid and the conductor. So hopefully y'all enjoyed of how I made the remake from the Polar Express, and the person who voiced the kid goes to Equin Metalhead, and don't forget to sub to her because she has a lot of amazing content and she's a big fan of the Polar Express. So anyways folks, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. So this werewolf howling off.